Hi everyone and welcome to Homerino Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at the McFarlane Toys Walking Dead Series 7 exclusive Flashback Rick Grimes. So this is a flashback of the actual Series 1 Rick Grimes figure. It does have a new head and I guess slightly different shading and stuff. It's made to basically be a more accurate version of that original figure. So if you got the original figure, you may or may not want to get this one, but if you didn't have that, it's definitely a great chance to be able to go ahead and pick it up. Coming around to the back of the box, we can see the other figures that were in this line. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a closer look. And here's Rick out of the packaging. Now, first impressions, it is a nice action figure. It comes with some good accessories. So starting with those, we have a baseball bat. Now, as you can see with the gun in his hand right here, the secondary hand, it's really nicely sculpted to go ahead and cover that hand as well. So he can grip his weapon, whether it be his revolver or his other pistol right there, with two hands. It also helps really well with the baseball bat because he can, hold the bat, something like that, with two hands. So that is a really nice accessory to be used with him as well. We have the walkie-talkie. It is a bit harder to get him to hold this because he can't hold it in this hand really all that well. So he has to kind of, you got to kind of wedge it in there, but obviously this hand is quite small because it is meant for the two pistols, so it has the trigger finger, so it can look kind of strange in his hand. It does have a belt clip molded into the back, but it's not an actual usable one. It would have been really nice if we could actually put this on the belt, maybe somewhere back here. But never mind, or even like on his chest somewhere, but never mind. It does look quite oversized, but it is a nice accessory nonetheless, and if you could give it to another character that can hold it a bit better, that would be fantastic. So here we have the semi-automatic pistol right here, looking nice and shiny. It does also have some black paint there on the grip, looking very nice. And then we have the revolver, which let's go ahead and obviously you can store that there. Let's see, actually, I haven't tried this yet. Can you put this pistol in that holster very well? Oh, yes, you can. That looks very good in there too. So here with another Rick Grimes, it is the same revolver, but this one for this flashback one is a little bit darker of a wash on there. Which I'd prefer a lighter version to come with a darker wash as opposed to the earlier one. I'd rather have this guy have a much more shiny revolver, but never mind. We have the watch on there, which is very nice. We have the wedding ring, which is very nice. The gold on the badge and the hat and everything. It all looks really cool. We have great shading on there and everything. It all just looks absolutely fantastic. Now, size-wise, stands about 5.5 inches tall. Obviously, with the hat there, he's as tall as the other Rick Grimes that I have. However, he is a little more hunched over and whatnot, so, just to the actual head, he is a little bit smaller. Just comparing those face sculpts, obviously, he does not have that beard right there. But it is a much better face sculpt than the actual original one. And even if it is the same sculpt, then it's just a different paint job. But it is much better than the original Series 1, whichever one it is. Now, articulation-wise, you're not going to get as much out of it like you could with this one. It is more meant for certain poses and whatnot, which every Walking Dead figure is to a certain extent. And one of those poses, obviously, is like the fact that we can bring the arms right down to each other because we've got those kind of indents in the side so that you can hold a gun right down here in a fantastic pose. And also the legs are sort of, really meant to only look good in one particular way because as you start turning them, you get this horrible cut joint right here. But anyway, for the rest of the articulation, the head moves left and right. It goes down good, but not really all that up, and it pivots side to side. Shoulders come outwards and all the way around. We have a rotation here at just above the elbow, single jointed elbow rotation, and a hinge on both wrists. I don't know if the waist turns. Mine is solid. I don't want to force it, but if it does, then great. The legs, they both move like so, and you can't really get all that much out of it because it comes out to the side. Rotation at the thigh there, because obviously if you do want to do that, it looks pretty horrible. So it's really meant to just stay straight, really. Single jointed knee. The feet are on ball joints, but they don't really move around all that much. You just maybe want to tilt them just a tad in certain directions just to help him stand. But other than that, it is meant to really stand in one particular pose. One thing I do find with this figure is it can be a little tricky to stand whilst trying to keep those legs looking good. Obviously, the fact that he can't look up doesn't really help with the review because the hat's just kind of covering his face. But overall, I would definitely recommend this figure. It comes with great accessories, 3 weapons and a walkie-talkie. And obviously you're getting him in his police officer uniform, so that's definitely an iconic look for the character. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give it a like. And if you want to see more pictures of anything else from my collection, check out my Instagram. It's Homerino123, and the link is in the description, along with my Twitter and my Twitch. And for more Walking Dead reviews, go ahead and subscribe. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.